Hey, Lawrence, how you holding up, buddy? Been a minute.
Oh, hey, Philip. It really has been a hot minute, huh? I was actually planning on reaching out to you. You caught me at the right time.
I'm not doing too bad, just drudging along as usual. I actually ended up quitting my job. I know, it's a surprise. I have loans and a family, so I'm actually pretty darn nervous about the whole thing, but you know. Sorry for suddenly messaging you and talking about something weird.
You? Philip, the diligent worker Philip? You said you were on the road to become an elite corporate class worker. What happened?
I mean, yeah, that was how it was supposed to turn out, but someone else moved into our department. A younger guy who seemed fairly capable of doing things. He really outdid himself, and he kinda knocked me down the ladder a few rungs. And go figure, he actually became my boss, so yeah, FML.
Oh, that sounds like it's so much fun. Seriously though, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thanks. I was bullied into quitting, basically. I really didn't have a real choice in the whole matter. I don't know if this is what I should be doing or what, you know? I really just have no idea what I should be doing with my life right now, and I was just at a loss, but I figured I could talk to you about it, Lawrence. I really don't have anyone else I could talk to about this whole thing.
Hey man, don't worry about it. The whole thing will blow over soon. I know that you're an excellent worker and extremely skilled at what you do. Most people will be able to tell immediately that you're very capable and very efficient.
Yeah, you're probably the only guy in the whole world that's still able to compliment me like that, my guy. I've lost all my confidence, and I've lost my job now. I'm basically living with no place in the world. I've worked hard and devoted over 10 years of my life at that company. I've really put my heart and soul into it, but to be honest with you, I'm not quitting the position. I'm being fired. They're letting me go.
Wait, but you're such an honest and hard worker. Why are they firing you? You're the last person in the world that deserves to be let go. That's such a stupid decision. What the hell is going on? You want to grab some drinks, man? You gotta tell me more about this.
Yo, about that new employee welcoming party that's happening later this week, you're not actually trying to go to that, right? Please tell me I heard wrong.
Excuse me? Of course I'm planning on attending the party. Why wouldn't I? I'm basically a new employee too. It's not really that different, is it?
Hey, come on now. You're not exactly the right age to be calling yourself a new employee, are you? Aren't you already in your 40s, my guy? You're not exactly fresh blood, if you know what I mean. You're literally older than I am, dude. You're just a regular old worker that came on board out of the blue, and now you're gonna act like you were hired fresh out of college? Come on, man. You better get to working.
Yeah, just so we're clear, I am getting to work. I work very hard and diligently, actually. I'm planning on working from now on, too. I'm not going to just suddenly give up on it. And I apologize if this comes across as an insult, but I don't think that's something that you should be telling me anyway, Mr. Perry. And if you're over here talking about how I'm literally older than you are, which you've made abundantly clear for everyone, how about you start showing some basic level of respect? You are aware of the whole respect your elders thing, right?
What the hell are you talking about, dude? Why would I ever be respectful toward my subordinate? You know what that word means, right? Means I'm the boss. And to make things worse, you're my subordinate and you're somehow older than me. You're gonna be looked down upon. You're not worth anything, so of course I'm gonna look down on you.
You really should cut it out now. Why don't we stop doing this, You really don't have any rights to be belittling me like that anyway. This is borderline harassment. And I'm your subordinate? In what world is that even true? How do I become your subordinate? Wait, is that how you're always talking to people who are older than you who haven't really been able to secure management positions? I feel like this isn't the first time that you've done this. I'm actually pretty positive that you've been nagging and bothering people who are in the same shoes as I am to quit.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Not a clue in the world. There were definitely a few old-ass men who quit without any particular reason, though. I kinda forgot about them. They're just old men taking our salary. Why would they deserve our payroll when they're just sitting there doing literally nothing at all? They're definitely better off being gone from around here. At the very least, our company benefits from their absence. Our company makes sure people leave regardless of how old they are. Do you understand what I mean by all that, Lawrence? I'm saying that you need to watch your back and make sure that doesn't happen to you either.
It sounds like you've really had a blast of a time going after all those older employees. I just want you to know that that kind of attitude has a really bad effect on you and will shoot you in the foot. Are you understanding what I'm saying, Perry? I don't think that's the kind of attitude or behavior of someone that should be in a managerial position.
You better not be acting so tough around here, Lawrence. I'm literally your superior, so you need to watch your mouth around me. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this to you. The venue for the party, it changed from location that we sent out on the email the other day, just so you're aware.
What, seriously? Are you not just messing with me?
Huh? I guess no one sent the old middle-aged man who just randomly joined the company out of sheer luck the email, eh? I feel bad for you, so I'll let you know where to go. You should be thanking me right now.
Well then, hey, thank you for letting me know.
Just you remember though, if you go up against me, I don't care how old you are, you're gonna really regret this. You know why? Because I'm the most skilled and qualified person in this department. No one else even comes close.
I'm pretty sure the department manager is still technically more powerful in regards to the food chain.
But the department manager is usually out for business. Not to mention he's usually not around when he has to go deal with other department heads too. Which in other words means that the project lead, read me, is the actual real department manager in line. Do you understand me, old man? If you understand, you need to shut up and stay in line like the rest of them.
I think I've figured out the kind of person you are in the short time I've known you. 2 days is more than enough to figure it out. This makes everything much easier for me, so thanks.
What? What are you talking about, making things easier? I'm definitely not gonna make things easier for you, no sir. You're just another old man waiting to leave, so I'm gonna make sure you do more of the grunt work than any of the other employees in the office. You better be ready.
I'm going to have an easier time getting over the fact that I'm going to be making you be in a world of pain. Thanks for that.
Wait, what are you saying?
Oh, nothing really. Just some thoughts I had. Anyway, I'll be looking forward to the welcome party. See you then, I suppose.
Let me guess, Lauren. You're at the location that I told you, right? Please, please, please tell me that you're there.
Excuse me? Yeah, I'm planning on going there. Well, to be precise, I'm actually about to be there in a second. I'm not quite there yet.
Ooh, how unfortunate. Cause literally 0 people are going to that venue. No one is celebrating for you.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
Let me explain. I told you the wrong location, you moron. I'm gonna use you as the butt of my joke for the months to come. Alright, tell me how you feel right now. You feel like retiring yet, old man?
I don't understand what you're talking about, to be honest with you.
You still don't understand what's going on? I don't need some old man who's way past his prime and couldn't cut the real work working in my department. Extra people who don't carry their weight because of bad knees are just wasted expenses. We could be spending that on our future, or my bonus. The best thing that we can do for us and for you is to just let you go. You know that everyone that was coming here didn't want you to come because old man smelled really bad. Their words, not mine, so don't worry about it, old man. You don't have to come.
Everyone, huh? Can you tell me exactly who was saying that?
Literally everyone, dude. Don't you get it? You're disliked by everyone in the department because you reek of retirement and old age. You might actually be hated by the whole company at this point. I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay, sure, whatever. Just so you know, Mr. Perry, you seem to be acting awfully tough. Are you sure you should be acting like that? Are you sure you know what you're doing? Or are you just doing this to piss me off?
Yeah? You got a lot of balls coming at me with an attitude like that, old man. I can tell that you're gonna be fired with that kind of attitude. I'd be willing to bet that you're gonna be gone by the next week.
Fired? Who exactly is going to be fired?
You, dumbass! Who else would be fired? God, you're seriously such a useless old man who can't even keep up with a regular conversation. Are you already getting senile on me? I'm not gonna be drinking with some old man who joined the company halfway through the year just because he's new to us. I told you the wrong place using my own decision as everyone's boss. You're the only one that doesn't know where the right place is.
Okay, that makes things way simpler then. You're fired.
Wait, what?
Let me tell you something, Barry. You seem to be high on your own farts and under the impression that you're somehow my boss or something. Let me tell you the shocking truth. You might want to be sitting down for this one.
High on my own farts? What the hell are you talking about? You're really starting to piss me off.
I was actually scouted from your company's higher-ups as a business consultant.
Huh?
I have never felt like I was your subordinate. Just so you know, I'm never going to be your subordinate. You've been nothing but uncooperative and rude. You are impossible to get along with. You have no semblance of any common sense at all. You're seriously one of the worst employees I've ever seen.
What the hell is that? Are you seriously calling me out right now?
Oh, I guess I might have gotten carried away. It's because you say such insane things and insult me every chance that you get. I really can't stand it at all. But as it turns out, apparently I have stooped to your level. I would not be making that mistake again. Sorry. Anyway, the point is, Mr. Perry, you're going to be fired, so goodbye.
What are you talking about? I can't be fired. That's not possible. Why are you saying that?
It actually is totally possible. We don't need someone in this company who will be lowering the morale of the employees of the whole office. Right now, I'm only telling you that you will be getting fired, but just know that there will be action coming. Tomorrow, I will be filing all of the formal paperwork to make sure that you're let go. Honestly, you may not be fired yet, but you should think that you're already fired because it's going to happen.
Wait, hang on a second. What the hell are you talking about, man? What exactly is a business consultant? What?
If you don't know what a business consultant is, how about you look it up? My whole career has been nothing but consulting. This is what I do for a living, do you understand? I didn't join this company halfway through the year for no reason, buddy. I joined this company and I'm working at this wonderful place because they asked me to. People like you, who are definitely an overall negative effect on the employees, and as a result, the company itself, will be fired. That's going to be beneficiary for the company. Think of it like cutting away a really bad tumor. The body will be that much healthier.
Wait, hang on just a second, please. Is this for real? Are you not just bluffing right now? Please tell me the truth. You're telling me that you're the company's business consultant right now? You're not just some old man nearing retirement who joined halfway through the year?
Nope, not at all. I'm definitely a consultant. Also, just so you know, everyone that you were talking about are all over here right now.
Huh?
Where exactly were you planning on having the party? All by yourself? Sorry to break it to you, but they all apparently really couldn't stand you. I think they would rather party with some old man nearing retirement than someone like yourself. You're so screwed, dude.
Yeah, I mean, no one is here, that's true, but that's so weird. I made sure I sent out the email to everyone. They should all know what's going on and where the party is. I wonder why no one's coming over here right now. The timing is right. Maybe they're all just working late?
Mr. Perry, hello! I just said they're all over here.
Huh? What do you mean over there?
I'm saying that they're over here where I am. The venue that you told me. They're all over here already, and they've already started partying without you.
What the hell? Why? I told you the wrong venue. It was all a lie. No one preserved anything for that venue, so no one should be going. There's no way that everyone would be going over there instead of coming over here. That's just not possible.
I mean, yeah, maybe that would have happened, but as it turns out, I'm good at my job, so I double-checked on everything.
Double-checked? Double-checked what?
Well, when I called the venue that you told me, they told me that there were no reservations for any kind of party on the date and time that we were supposed to have the party. I thought that maybe there was some kind of mistake, so I confirmed the department manager and had him give me the okay to make the reservations with this place.
What? So you already put in the reservations for that store? What about the old store reservations?
I don't know, but I only reserved this location because I thought you screwed up and forgot to reserve. Everyone has already received the email with the corrections. That was sent out quite a while ago, too. It feels like you're probably just not checking your emails correctly, and so you were the only person that was left behind out of the whole office.
What the hell? There's no way that that's true! Why would that happen to me?
I'm sorry that no one has gone to your venue that you reserved. Good luck with everything over there, alone. Oh, but I did think that I should let you know. The department manager is pretty pissed off. In his words, not mine. How could someone be so stupid? I don't understand how you could be dumb enough to stand up the literal president of the whole company.
What? The department manager is pissed off? What the hell, man? Why are you telling him lies? I had no intention of missing that party, you know that? You should tell them that I'm planning on going. I don't know why this whole thing happened, but this is all just a huge mistake. You're the one that changed the venue without asking me about it, right? You went way too far. You know what's going to happen to you now that you've done this to me, right?
Bro, you literally just tried to do the exact same thing to me. And what are you talking about what's going to happen to me? Are you aware that you're going to get fired literally tomorrow? I told you you're fired, right?
I'm not going to be fired, no way! You can't fire me, even as a business consultant for the company! I don't care what kind of consultant you are, you can't do that! I'm literally in a managerial position. You cannot just let people like that disappear!
If I have proof that you're causing employees distress and reducing productivity and efficiency of the whole office, then yeah. I've already found and recovered quite a few pieces of incriminating evidence proving that. I was already planning on submitting all of those in a document to make sure that you're fired. The fact that you just cancelled on all of your bosses last second and tried to trick me into going to the wrong venue, that should be all the excellent material for you to be judged fairly.
What? Are you being serious right now? Why though? Why would you do that? What's the purpose for all the hate you're sending my way?
My job as a business consultant is to make sure that the business runs smoother as a result of my decisions. I'll be sure to do everything for this company that I can as their personal business consultant, but I actually specialize in internal affairs. Also, just so you know, one of those old men that quit for no reason that you were talking about, you are the boss of one of those old men. That man was my best friend for over 10 years now. I've known him for a long time.
What?
Yeah, you might have already forgot about all of it, to be honest with you. There was a guy, his name was Philip. He was one of the most excellent workers that I'd ever known, and because of you, he was fired from his job that he loved and cherished. He poured his heart and soul into that job.
Wait, you're not Philip's best friend or something?
You chased out that old man that's almost going to retire because you forced all of your mistakes onto him, right? Philip had lost all hope because he was fired. He had poured everything he had into this job and this company for over 10 years. And then there was some piece of shit who joined a little after. And was a little good at doing things around the office. And that piece of shit thought it would be a good idea to shift all of the blame from his mistakes to this hard-working guy. And that caused him to be fired without even able to tell his side of the story.
Wait. That's not the whole truth. Someone had to take responsibility for all this. It wasn't my fault.
You started spreading rumors about Philip, right? About how bad of an employee he was and how slow he was at his job. You used that to your advantage, and you lied through your teeth to make sure that the bosses agreed with you to try to let go of Philip, right? I could tell that based off of the few days that I've been here. It really didn't take that long to connect the pieces.
Hang on, please, wait a minute! It's not what it looks like, I swear! I didn't have any kind of bad intention or anything at all. I really didn't mean anything by it. This wasn't how all this was supposed to go down anyway. If it all just worked out the way I wanted, no one would have ever known and the company would have been all the better for it!
Yeah, it's way too late for that, Perry. There's no going back now. I figured it all out and you can't do anything about it. Your boss, my boss, and HR will all know about everything that you've been doing behind the scenes real soon. Everyone will find out who really should have been held responsible for all of those mistakes that you blamed Philip for. Every single person will know that it was always you.
I'm so sorry. I swear I won't do anything like that ever again, I promise. I'll start showing the utmost respect to all of the employees who are older than me too, I promise. Please don't fire me. I really can't handle being fired right now. I'm on the course to being a corporate employee. You can't do that to me. I've been doing really well for myself, and I finally found myself in this managerial position. I don't want it to end just like this.
Okay, I'll tell you what. How about you use that kind of wisdom and knowledge at another company, huh? Maybe they could use you. At the very least, you can't be useful here, so we're going to politely decline all of your services. At this company, where I'm looking over the business, I will strongly advise that you find somewhere else to work. Enjoy your party and drinking all by yourself. Perry ended up showing up extremely late to the party, completely out of breath from running. He was begging for forgiveness, but he was denied even coming into the venue and chased off. His apology rang on empty ears as no one was willing to forgive him for any of his actions. Everyone looked at him with cold stares as he was the weird guy who suddenly cancelled on the new employee welcoming party at the very last second. The fact that he was being extremely rude and vulgar towards a business consultant and his terrible behavior combined with his previous behavior in the office created a problem that couldn't be ignored. He was apparently fired. Afterwards, not only did Lawrence help Philip clear his name in the office, but he also helped him start working at his beloved company again. To top things off, Philip was able to take the managerial position that Perry was originally in. Because Philip was such a great worker, workplace productivity skyrocketed, and business was actually doing better than ever before. It seems like Philip was able to make everyone happy except for one person, Perry. Apparently, Perry is in the middle of job hunting and is struggling every time someone interviews him and asks him why he had to leave his previous place of employment. He has a difficult time answering. It was all brought on himself, so he really has no excuse, however. Karma is a bitch.
Hunter, where did you go?
I'm at work right now. Why?
You're still working at this hour? You're really an incompetent person, aren't you? Competent people usually don't work until this late in the evening.
It's only half past my regular work hours.
Huh? Did I hear you right? Are you talking back to me? This is unbelievable. Who do you think you are?
I was just telling the truth. I didn't intend to talk back to you or anything.
Blah, blah, blah. Shut up. You're annoying me. If you don't come home, I won't be able to eat dinner. By the way, I washed clothes.
You washed the clothes? Really? I'm surprised. Well, I guess it's a good surprise. Thank you.
You should hang it so it'll dry.
You didn't hang them up yet?
Oh, why do I have to be the one to hang the clothes? I was the one who put them in the washing machine and washed the clothes. You should be thanking me instead of complaining.
Are you serious? When did you wash the clothes?
I think it was around 3 p.m.
Hours have already passed since you washed them. What else did you do wash aside from the clothes?
I also washed the bed sheets.
Huh? Why did you wash the bed sheet? Didn't you wash it last week?
It's fine if I wash it right. It was a bit dirty, so I washed it for you.
The bed sheet is dirty. It didn't look dirty to me this morning when I checked. Did something happen?
Did you say this morning? Don't tell me you check the bed sheet every single morning. That's disgusting.
I just check the bed every morning after waking up. When it was a bit dirty last time, you were very angry. So I made it a habit to check the bed every morning after that incident.
Did I really get very angry?
Yeah, you did. I didn't think you would react that much to a little dirt, but I don't think there was any obvious dirt on the bed sheets. When I checked this morning, why did you wash the bed sheets along with the clothes?
The bed sheet became dirty. You don't need to know how it got dirty. You should be thanking me for washing it, instead of grilling me with questions. More importantly, you didn't wash the plate that you used for breakfast.
I'm sorry about that. I was in a rush, so I didn't have time this morning.
Stop making excuses. You should properly do the chores at home.
By the way, about the bed sheets, why did it become dirty? Did you use it or something after waking up?
What do you mean? Are you trying to accuse me of something? I take naps, you know. I take rests now and then.
At 3 p.m.? I mean, how could it become dirty when you just took a nap?
Why are you being so persistent? Gosh, you're starting to annoy me really bad. You don't have to worry about things like that. You should just be doing the chores at home. Also, you should work properly. Understood? Because if you get fired or something for some reason, we won't be able to afford to live. But you should prioritize the chores at home, because that's part of your job as my husband.
Dana, do you think I'm a housekeeper or something?
Huh? What do you mean? You're my husband, and I see you as my husband.
If you don't think I'm a housekeeper or something, you won't be saying these to me and treat me like this. I'm not a robot who you can order around to make sure the house is always clean.
Why are you talking back to me again? How dare you talk to me like that? You have no right to disrespect me. Whatever, just finish your work already. Come home immediately and do the chores. You should change the bed sheets with a different one as well.
How dare you say that to me? Get a hold of yourself! I've had enough of your unreasonable behavior.
Huh? What do you mean?
How could you ask me to change the bedsheet that you use with your lover, you stupid wife?
What are you saying? My lover? What are you talking about? Stop talking nonsense and talking back to me.
Listen, you might be thinking that I haven't found it out yet, but you've been acting strangely a lot lately. So I planted a camera in our room.
What? A camera?
Whatever you say to defend yourself, no matter how much you deny, I'll find out the truth after I check the camera when I get home. So I don't really need you to admit it now.
A camera? What do you mean you planted a camera? Why would you do such a thing?
And so?
Huh?
Are you gonna tell me the truth or not? Which is it? Get a hold of yourself. Just stop with your lies. I've had enough of them.
Why are you so mad? You're not the type of person who gets mad like this.
This is not a problem of my attitude or how I'm usually like. Stop underestimating me and stop making me look like I'm stupid.
Okay, I understand. Where is the camera that you mentioned?
You don't need to know the location of the camera. Just tell me the truth.
All right, I'll tell you the truth. I did bring a man into our home, but it's not like we're having an affair or anything, because we're just fooling around.
That's exactly what an affair means. Are you stupid or something? So you did something with that lover of yours on the bed and made the bed sheet dirty, didn't you? You even had the balls to ask me to hang that bed sheet to dry. Are you crazy or something?
Because you're the one who always did the laundry, so I thought you would do it.
So, since when have you been doing this? And where did you meet that bastard? And how did you two end up like that?
You're asking me too many questions.
Don't you plan to tell me at all?
Okay, I'll tell you. Geez, so annoying. He's an insurance diplomat. We met online.
So you met him on a dating app?
It's a matching website.
That's the thing. Only said differently. Are you kidding me?
I said I'm sorry. but I'll stop doing it now. You're fine with that, right?
Of course it's not okay. What are you thinking?
Where is the camera that you mentioned earlier? To take videos like that? You're evil. I'll forgive you for doing that if you forgive me.
There's no camera in the first place, and...
What? You've got to be kidding me. So you lied to me?
If I don't do it like this, you won't admit it, would you? Now that I learned that you're having an affair, I have no choice but to ask you to leave.
What? You're asking me to leave? Why? What do you mean by leave?
I will file a divorce. The evidence of your affair is this chat message. You admitted everything, so I will use this conversation.
What a bastard!
Even if you delete our messages in your phone, it won't work. Because I already took a screenshot of this conversation.
How could you do such a thing to me? I'm your wife. You've been kind to me all this time. You did everything for me, didn't you?
I was annoyed every time you asked me to do something, but I don't hate house chores and I wasn't very unhappy with our marriage, so I didn't complain in front of you, but I don't want to work hard every day for a crazy wife like you. I even did the chores at home despite working full-time at the office. I realized that I didn't want to continue living this crappy life. So with that said, please leave, and we'll get a divorce.
Hey, Hunter, wait a minute. We can talk this out. A divorce? How do you expect me to live without your support? What do you mean by getting a divorce? You're even asking me to leave? Seriously, what are you saying? Where am I supposed to go?
I can tell that you're panicking. You work part-time only 3 times a week, but I do all the household chores when I have a full-time job. You even use your salary only for yourself. When did we even get married in the first place?
Wait a second. I don't want to get a divorce. Actually, I have important news to tell you.
What important news?
I'm pregnant.
What? Pregnant?
It's your child, too. I'll apologize for everything I've done. I had morning sickness, so I couldn't do the chores at home, even if I wanted to. I will do my best from now on, so let's do this thing together.
What are you saying? It's been a year since we got married. Are you implying that you've had morning sickness for a year? What are you saying? That's impossible.
Anyway, I'm pregnant.
How many months are you in?
I don't know yet, but I just found out yesterday. That's why I thought of telling you immediately, but I'm sorry it took me a little time to tell you.
Stop with your lies already. I'm sick and tired of hearing them. We haven't done it for 3 months now. How on earth would I get you pregnant without doing it? What are you saying? Do you even hear yourself? That's your lover's child for sure. You should leave the house immediately.
No, you're wrong. The baby in my belly is yours, Hunter. I might have told you lies before, but please believe me this time.
There's no way I'll believe that lie. I can't tell you right away about the alimony, but I will contact you again regarding that soon.
You're even going to demand alimony from me? That's impossible.
You chose to have an affair. What you get is a divorce for doing that. Of course, I'm gonna demand alimony from you. You should have thought of that before doing such an irresponsible act. Get out of the house before tomorrow comes, and take all your stuff out with you. I will go ahead and contact your parents.
Why are you so nonchalant about this? You're being too calm and level-headed. For someone who just learned about his wife's affair. Why is that?
That's because I already thought of divorcing you. Also, I've been thinking of how suspicious you've been acting lately. I also felt like someone uninvited came inside our house. I feel kind of relieved that I finally found the answer to my questions. And by the way, I already prepared the official divorce papers. The divorce paper in the drawer in the bedroom, so If you don't mind, fill the form up and sign it before you leave. That would help me a lot.
You even prepared the divorce papers already? Did you really want to get a divorce that bad?
Don't you feel the same way too? You're saying you don't want to get a divorce, but your actions tell me otherwise. You keep on looking down on me like you're better. You even treat me like a housekeeper. And what's the worst is that you even had an affair. My gosh, how hell-like could you get? If all those things you did are normal to you, then I can't continue to live with you like this. That's why getting a divorce is the right answer to this dilemma. I mean, let's get a divorce.
Hunter, I'm sorry. There's a baby in my belly and I want to make amends with you and start fresh. I thought of today as the last day that he and I meet. So please, Hunter, please forgive me.
All you say are what benefits you. You're so selfish that all you think about is yourself. You probably told him about the baby and he ran off after hearing the news, didn't he?
Of course not. All I did was choose you, Hunter.
I'm sorry, but you don't get to choose this time, Dana. Our marriage is over. First, I need you to get out of the house. I will have to ask you to fill in the divorce paper with your signature. Then pay the alimony to me. These are what I have decided.
Hunter, wait for a second. You've been so kind to me for the past year, but I can't believe you would do this to me in the end.
I don't want to hear those words from someone who has treated me badly from the beginning to end. Well then, why don't you find someone else who is willing to do all the chores at home for you? You crazy, ungrateful monster!
Just as Hunter suspected, Dana's lover left her after she told her lover about her pregnancy. After that, Dana didn't get out of the house, but her parents ended up coming for her and taking her to their house. She's now living with her parents in her childhood home. But she had to pay for the alimony that her husband demanded from her. Of course, with her, she spends money. She didn't have any savings. Without any money to her name, she had no choice but to work and pay alimony. She's expecting to give birth soon, and her lover didn't acknowledge his child, so rumors say that Dana might continue to be worried sick if she'll ever be able to raise her child all on her own.